Hello friends, Jeff here from House of Heresy, back once again with another pack cracking episode. Going back into the Brothers War. This has actually been really one of my favorite sets I've opened in a long time, at least from a standard set perspective. The contents in it are just a lot of fun. The artifacts, like the Mystical Archive style artifacts, make it really cool. But unlike Strixhaven, the actual set of the Brothers War has some really good product in it. There's some really good cards in it that make it exciting to open. So, whereas with Strixhaven, you were kind of really relying on those Mystical Archives to carry the day. In the Brothers War, you're probably going to have a much better better time there. Is it an extra pack? Nope. Just one extra on that side. With the Brothers War, you'll probably do better with the mythics, many of which are above $10, than you will just with getting one or two hits off the of the retro artifact series there. All right, so I'll jump right in. Apologize if I sound a little stuffy. I'm still kind of under the weather from the last week or so here. Just dealing with congestion. I forgot that these packs are a little bit more challenging to open. All right, so we'll jump right into it. So we're going to skip through the commons and uncommons. So we got our first of the lands and first pack, where it'll be Fateful Handoff. And then we got our first mythic of the box, one with the multiverse. So that's pretty cool. Push these back a bit. Get ourselves set up here. All right, that should be good enough. Root Path or Purifier, another mythic from the Commander series. That's really cool. We got Sigil of Valor and Elsewhere Flask. I'm actually going to put the non-rare ones down here. I know that'll be a little bit different from what I have been doing, but we got the room for it. So Unwinding Clock's our first rare in the schematic format. That's a good hit. I know it's gone down in price a bit, but that's still very solid for a lot of decks, especially if you play Commander. We got Blitzwing, Cruel Tormentor, and finally Sardian Avenger with our extended art foil. So yeah, I really, and then we got a Golem. I really like this set. It kind of surprised me. I wasn't really fully expecting it. I was actually expecting to like Dominaria United more, but the more I think about it, at least from the collector box perspective, I think that one of the reasons why I like this one more is that even though you get a bunch of artifacts are good, just in general. Like they can be played by most decks. They're just good, solid cards. Whereas Dominaria United got really flooded with all those legendary cards, which is good to a degree, but it kind of fell into the trap of Baldur's Gate, where a lot of the slots are being taken up by cards that the majority of people just don't care about. Clay Champion, all right, I got another mythic in the regular pack foil variant. We got Temporal Anchor. So our make some room here. Got the Sandwell Avenger Ace, Mishra's Bauble, and the foil schematic formats. That's cool. Definitely gone down in price a little bit, but I'm sure I'll give it a little while without any reprints and it'll bounce back up. Self-Assembler. Hey, Ramos Dragon Engine. Very nice. I've not actually pulled this card yet. At least not in this format. I have it from the Commander Legends etched foil, but that's really cool. So that's another mythic. Very nice. We got Jetfire and Genius Scientist and Chromatic Lantern. That's another good one. Come down in price a bit, but still a very solid pull. And a Soldier. So yeah, it's I think that's, for me, like mentally, that's a big difference. When there's just excitement in any of the slots that you're opening, you're not just like, oh, here we go, here's another bunch of cards I really don't care about, trying to get to one or two that I do. So so at least for me personally, that's created a level of enjoyment and excitement in this set that I haven't really felt in a while outside of the Masters sets. Another Temporal Anchor, this time in the pack foil variant. We got Gix's Command, extended art. Curious to see how the commands are going to do. Wire Surgeons from the Commander set. And we got a foil Springleaf Drum, we got an Ornithopter, Mesmeric Orb. I think this is another one I haven't pulled yet either. So another Mythic from the Retro Artifact set, another schematic. That's really cool. Very nice. I'll take it. Hey, there we go. Optimus Prime Hero. So I have pulled him a couple times actually, which is not terrible because he's definitely the most valuable of the Shattered Glass. He turns into Optimus Prime Autobot Leader. So that's cool. We'll take it. So that's our first Shattered Glass of the box. Mechanized Warfare for the extended art foil. We got Forest Riot, which I think is actually one of the more valuable tokens. Those, and then the, I think some of the Transformer tokens are actually up there in price, or at least they were the last time I checked. I haven't looked lately. I don't usually go trolling the token prices, but when I was looking at the set earlier in the week, it popped out at me that those were actually up there. All right, continuing along. So yeah, that's unfortunately with Wizards rapid fire release pace. I don't know how many more of these we'll do, but I did pick up some extra boxes on Black Friday, so that's why we're doing these right now, because I actually really like the set, and they're still not stupidly expensive. All right, Steel Seraph as our pack foil. Visions of Phyrexia, extended art. Wondrous Crucible for the extended art Commander. I'm not actually sure if I pulled this one yet or not. We got a Liquid Metal Coating. Swiftfoot Boots, always a good pull. And the schematic. Adaptive Automaton for the rare, not a terrible one. Got a foil Goldbug, Humanity's Ally. And finally, we got a Howling Mine, extended art, foil schematic. So that's cool, another good one. And another soldier token. All right, trucking along here. Yeah, I would not be surprised to see the prices on these start going up, or continue to go up, unless Wizards for some reason was holding some back initially and then pushes them back out on the market. I think we're fairly safe from a Ninja reprint for at least the collectors with the presence of the serialized cards. That'd be really hard to do unless they just don't include any in there. We got Harbin Vanguard Aviator. This is a card I'm actually kind of eyeing, possibly looking at doing a deck around because he could be kind of fun. Here's another Mythic. Another one I don't think I've pulled, Platoon Dispenser. So that's cool. We're actually not getting any of the real high dollar Mythics, but we're getting quite a few Mythics. We got Terror Ballista as another extended art from the set. We got Burnished Heart in the schematic foil. Sigil of Valor. And Key to the City in the schematic. That's cool. RC Sharpshooter, the only one that did not get the Shattered Glass treatment. And Ashnod's Altar in the regular retro art foil. So that's cool. Definitely not going to complain about the altars. All right, last pack of the first side here. So how's everyone else been doing with this set? Getting some enjoyment out of it? I know with it coming out during the holidays, it's been kind of tough to get together with friends and stuff, so I haven't really been able to do any events. Like I did get into the pre-release one, but we haven't done. Sometimes with my group of friends that we play together outside of LGSs, we'll get together and do like a little sealed thing or draft or whatever, but haven't had a chance to do that. But this is definitely a set I'd like to. Misery Shadow. Lorn of the Third Path. There we go. That's a really good rare hit there. It's one of the top ones there. She's pretty solid. Staff of Titania from the Commander set. Got the Elsewhere Flask. Another Mishra's Bauble in the schematic, this time without foil. Runechanter's Pike for the rare. We got another Goldberg, Humanity's Ally, this time not foil. And Precursor Golem in the foil schematic version. So that's cool. Not sure if I've pulled that one yet. I am trying to collect. Oops. I am trying to collect the artifact set from this one, just because it seems like it'd be kind of a fun one to have over the years. Get the full set of it. So slowly working towards that. We'll see. I don't know how many more boxes I'll pick up, but so I might end up getting some singles. But they're pretty inexpensive right now, outside of like Mox Amber and Wormcoil, so that always makes it a little bit easier. All right, we got Kayla's Reconstruction, pack foil, Misery Shadow for the extended art. Oops, skipped one there. Urza's Workshop. This is a really good card. I've actually used it with my, I swapped some cards around in my Traxxas deck, put the new Liberator as the commander there, and this card with even 1 or 2 Tron lands already is getting pretty good value, so it's definitely a good card if you're doing any sort of Tron land or artifact or colorless deck in Commander. Pristine Talisman, Door to Nothingness. We got RC in the foil, and Kayla's Command in the extended art foil. All right. Yeah, looking ahead, I did pre-order a couple of boxes of Jumpstart, so open at least one on the channel. Might save the other one for a later date. Excuse me. And then, of course, Dominaria Dominaria Remastered is coming out at some point in the next month and a half or so. So that'll be exciting. Definitely get some boxes for that. One with the Multiverse, got another Mythic. Pack foil variant, Titania's Command. It's cool. Kayla's Music Box for the Commander. Ornithopter. Jalen Tome. Got Lodestone Golem in the schematic. Blaster Combat DJ for the Transformer. And Feldon Ronom Excavator in the extended art foil. Hey, and there we go. There's one of the tokens that was carrying some value. I haven't looked at it in the last few days, but as of earlier this week, it was $5 or $6. So see, maybe it's up there, maybe it's not. I know we didn't really talk about it, but cards that I would be interested in picking up. I did just go ahead and purchase all the singles that I needed for the borderless for my commander, or for my borderless cube, just because it's you don't get very many in these boxes, which is cool because it makes them exclusive, even though they're still relatively cheap monetarily at the moment. But I would be interested in getting the rest of the meld variants. I have Urza's the only complete one that I have. There's Autonomous Assembler for the pack foil. Queen Kayla Ben Krug. We got Tanos, Solemn Survivor, another Mythic from the Commander set. Chromatic Star. Got Millstone. Quiet as Spike. Flame War, Brash Veteran, and Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia. So that's cool. I don't know if I've actually pulled her or not. Doesn't look familiar. So that would be nice to get those. I don't have any of Titania, and then I have the bottom half of Mishra right now. For the collectors, they only come in the pack foil slot because they did not make them extended art or borderless or anything like that. So they're a little bit harder to come by. You probably have a better chance of pulling them in like a draft or set box than you do in a collector box. But you get them in foil in here, so that's kind of the plus, I guess. Hercule's Final Meditation. Urza's Command in the extended art. Glintraker. In the Commander, we got Icarus Wellspring, Springleaf Drum, Gilded Lotus in the schematic. We got Megatron Tyrant in the foil, and Platinum Angel. Very cool. I haven't actually pulled Platinum Angel in any of the variants yet from this set, so that's cool. In the foil, so I'll take it. Yeah, so those are really hard to come by, and then of course I would not complain about getting a serialized or a foil Shattered Glass Transformer, because those are both very low chance of pulling. I think in the less than 1% range. But not holding my breath, and this is such an awesome set, I really don't care that much if I don't get them, because a lot of the other stuff is pretty cool. Alright, Razorlash Transmorgant. For the pack foil, we got Takasio's Welcome, the Archmandrite for the Commander Extended Art, Soul Guide Lantern, Perilous Vault. There's another one I don't think I've pulled yet. Getting all sorts of artifact mythics this one. That's awesome. Very cool. We got Ratchet Field Medic and Drafna, founder of Latnam, for Extended Art foil. Alright. Oh, there's another Forest Dryad. That's cool. Alright, last pack of this box. Let's see if we got any last pack magic. So like I was saying before, we haven't really hit any of the real home run cards that like Portal to Phyrexia, Urza Mishra, the new Phyrexian worm, can't think of the name of it. But we've been getting a lot of mythics in general, and some pretty good ones. So I'm not going to complain about that. Some cards that I haven't pulled yet. Hall of Tagsen is our land. Drafna, founder of Latnam. Got the Hexavis. One thing we have also not pulled at all in this one is any Borderless. We got the Semblance Anvil and the schematic. Hey, we did get another Shattered Glass. We got Prowl Stoic Strategist. That's cool. Turns into Prowl Pursuit Vehicle. So very nice. Take it. And then another Howling Mine in the foil. And a Soldier Token. Alright, so that was a pretty good haul overall. I mean, looking at our mythic count here. Got Prowl, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got four of the retro artifact mythics, which is pretty good, and then 2 of the Shattered Glass, and then some other ones from the different formats there. So not going to complain. All right, well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you liked what you saw, please give me a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe. We have content coming out at least twice a week, every week. And as always, throw some comments down there. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this set. Like I said at the beginning, I really like this set a lot. It's a lot of fun to open. It's a lot of fun to play with, and it's just got a good range of stuff in it that I think pretty much anybody could enjoy from across the Magic spectrum there. So from the very high-end collectors trying to get those serialized cards to the players that want all the cool cards that they might not have easy access to. So I will keep doing some more of these. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you next time. Have a great day.